Hey, it's Silver Dollar. I'm here with a brand new game called Fistful of Guns. Yeah, it's this pretty awesome little, I don't know, indie pixel action, crazy bullet hell shooter. So I love my bullet hell shooters. This one's pretty awesome. The name there, Fistful of Gun, for a few gun more, is an homage to the old Fistful of Dollars, Fistful of DLLRs, Western, spaghetti Western movies. And I think the second one in that trilogy was for a few dollars more. So yeah, they're going to come out with a sequel to this game, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly Gun, I think. But that would be like a spoiler, so don't want to spoil anything. Alright, these are all the characters you can play. Yeah, basically it's like a 9-player crazy co-op game. I'm unfortunately only scratching the surface on this beast, but it looks pretty awesome. So I'll just give you kind of a quick little, preview of what's going on. All the different characters, I didn't realize this immediately, but after you play like your second character, you kind of realize each character has a specialized control. So this guy, I was using Xbox controller, and you gotta hit the little, your, what is it, X, Y, A, B keys in the order that they appear above his head, and that's when you shoot. So each time you hit the proper key, you shoot, depending on which way you point yourself. So I'm kind of running around like a complete madman there. Yeah, victory! And then at the end of each level, you get to pick a little power up too, so you can keep like powering up your character as you go along. I was just doing really terrible though at this game. Like, it was totally kicking my butt. I was just not used to looking at the bullets, and I felt like I was running around way too fast. But yeah, all the levels, they're pretty much they're this size. They're this sort of large, slightly oversized screen size. So it moves around a little bit, but there's not too far you can go. And they're pretty quick. Like, each one has, I don't know, 20, 30 guys on it, enemies to kill. And sometimes there'll be like a big TNT bomb in the middle or something. So, you kind of nuke a whole bunch at once, or you kill yourself like that. Yeah. Yeah, those little cards that are popping up, that's like how many continues you have left. Though I think you start with 3 continues, and then you work your way down. So I've sort of chopped this video up to show you just the better parts of it, aka just cutting out all the really bad parts of me playing terribly. But yeah, you can kind of get just a feel for the different characters. So this is the first guy, still the Billy the Kid. But I'll show you a couple of the other characters later on, so you can see the different specialized controls. They each kind of seem cool. I don't know, when you switch to a new guy, it seems like hard and they sort of suck, but then you get used to it, so it's not bad. Like, I think the next time there's someone like with arrows and you just hit one of the joysticks one direction, or you hold it a certain direction and it shoots it. So at first it seemed a bit weak, but it was pretty good. If anyone played Titan Souls, this game has a similar feel to that. It's by who is it, Devolver Digital. So those guys always put out some pretty they publish some pretty sweet games. I think Hotline Miami, Titan Souls, I don't know, there's a bunch more, but they do some pretty really nice polished stuff. And yeah, this is like right up there. So yeah, if you like bullet hell shooters like Realm of the Mad God, this one you definitely like it. I think I can't wait to play the co-op on this. So I got to get a friend who has this game or something. It just came out on September, I think, 23rd. So when I went on, there wasn't anyone in the multiplayer at the moment I was looking, but I'm sure it said there was a few other people on. I think they were probably all in games or whatever. Yeah, see this high score here? I don't know what's going on there. Hobo and Dynamite or something? Like 4 billion? I don't know what that was. 4 million, 4 billion, 40? It was just insane. So yeah, that was a little bit discouraging. I think I'm doing something wrong. Like when you feel like you're playing the game completely wrong because your score is like 4 billion lower than the high score. Yeah, this one was that arrow one, I think. So you kind of charge up in a certain direction and then let it rip. And, if you flick it too fast, you don't charge up, the arrow just duds out. Doesn't really go anywhere. So, Yeah, that one was, it was a little bit harder because I was used to the big like shotgun spray, I think, of the last guy. But yeah, it takes a bit to get used to each guy. It would be really fun if you had, 9 people on one on each character or something. It'd be pretty crazy. This one, like, I think this guy benefits from a lot of the power upgrades. Like, you can get piercing, so you can pierce through people. There's some ability that's drunk or something. I don't know what that does. I think if you're drunk, you dodge bullets, maybe. I could be totally off on that one. Increased damage, increased shot reload, damage objects by running into them, I think, melee. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different ones. This one was kind of cool. It was like, you shoot 6 shots at once, just by ramming through a button, but then you gotta reload all 6 and wait till you get your gun back. So that one was kind of fun. It was sort of, it was a little bit different than, just the single buttons. I think another one I did was like a shotgun. It was just A and B button, but you had to, every time you shot, you had to hit A again to reload. Neutral area. Okay, this was kind of neat. This was just in the regular arcade mode, I think it was. So you find this guy and he like lets you pick one of these held wanted things. So English Sam, Gold Rush, One Armed Joe. I guess those are helping guys. I did the Gold Rush. It sounded kind of cool, and you get gold at the end. Now this is one thing, I didn't actually use any of all this gold I'm accumulating, but it lets you can buy like power ups and stuff. So that's, I said earlier I just sort of scratched the surface on this game. There's definitely a lot more I think to see and do. Like there's a whole story mode. But yeah, okay, I'll talk about the story mode in a sec. This is like, so a mission mode, and that cart in the middle. It looked like the goal of it is to get the cart to the other side. And I don't know if you gotta kill everyone first. I figured, I was like, alright, I better kill them all. At this point too, I got some sort of fire upgrade, I think. And that's where like there's a chance of lighting the guy on fire when you shoot them. You can also get caught on fire, and then you have like a 10-second countdown to kill everyone, or you die first. So yeah, right there I'm pushing that cart up, and then I get the cart over. And I think there we go. So I win without killing all the guys. I'm not sure if I killed that guy, maybe I wouldn't have got the mission. I didn't really want to test it out too much. We got, okay, this is, the same guy here, this like revolving bullet thing. The story mode. So yeah, story mode is like, each screen had like a little different thing pop up. It, looked like it's kind of randomly generated, so it wouldn't be the same each time. But yeah, a thing would pop up and it would be like a guy saying something to you about, you're being attacked in the wild, or they're robbing you or whatever. So, I think it kind of gives you like a better, playthrough for the game. This mode, like this arcade mode, other people can actually join, it looks like. Like if you had a friend or just a random person, I think, can join, and you can do this like together. I didn't have anyone join on, so I was doing it solo, but I think with the arcade mode, you're supposed to have someone come in. So yeah, I don't know, it's pretty neat. It would be really good. What? Oh Jesus, yeah. I really like this scene. These horses freak me out. Yeah, you can get your own little horse there. That's like, oh, what the hell is that? That's just, I guess you're moving, actually. The first time I saw that happen, I thought an enormous crate was just galloping through the desert, but then I realized I think I'm actually moving myself towards the crates, It gets confusing. It's all perspective. Yeah, you can get an ability, though, where you start on a horse, and the horse lets you run around faster. If you shoot a guy off his horse, you can steal it afterwards, too. So, there, just take out that wagon. I got too greedy with the wagon. Those guys were really quick shots, though, too. Yeah, there's like a lot of little tricks in this game. I think you kind of figure it out. I wasn't getting any better. See my score? I think my score's dropping there. Like, look at those high scores, though. This is just, it was just a really sad and pathetic outing by myself. But yeah, I just really wanted to get a video out, so hope you guys like it, and I'll try and get back with some multiplayer action. SLVRDLLR.